I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for that.
The entertainment world has just been shaken to its core, and fans everywhere are in complete disbelief. Teyana Taylor has officially confirmed what many only suspected. She's pregnant, and the father is none other than rising actor Aaron Pierre. The announcement hit like a thunderbolt across social media, leaving shockwaves in its wake. But the real twist came just moments later when reports surfaced that Iman Shumpert, Teyana's ex and father of her children, collapsed after hearing the news. This isn't just gossip or clickbait. Multiple outlets have confirmed that Iman had an emotional breakdown upon finding out. What began as a whisper of a new relationship has now exploded into one of the most talked about celebrity dramas of the year. It all started when Teyana uploaded a stunning photo of herself. Radiant, serene and visibly pregnant. The image captured her holding her belly, a soft smile on her face, with a caption that read, "God's timing is everything," and tagged Aaron Pierre. Immediately, fans noticed what wasn't said. There was no mention of Iman, and the context made it very clear that this was not his child. The internet went wild. Comment sections lit up with praise, shock, and fury. Supporters admired her strength and called it a rebirth, while others accused her of betrayal. The reveal wasn't loud or dramatic. It was subtle, intentional, and spoke volumes without saying much at all. Just when people were trying to process the pregnancy reveal, things escalated further. A video began circulating online showing Iman Shumpert leaving a private event in Los Angeles. In the clip, he's visibly shaken, needing support from his friends to even stand. Eyewitnesses say he was mumbling, saying things like, "She didn't even tell me," as he tried to hold back tears. Despite efforts from those around him to calm him down and protect his privacy, TMZ caught the entire scene. Within hours, the footage had gone viral. Memes, reaction videos, and edited GIFs flooded the internet, capturing the raw pain of a man who'd just been blindsided in the most public way possible. Social media lit up like wildfire. Trending topics were instantly filled with mentions of all three names involved. The hashtags related to Teyana's pregnancy, Iman's breakdown, and Aaron's sudden thrust into the spotlight dominated platforms like Twitter and Instagram. On TikTok, creators began making split-screen reactions, showing Teyana's glowing maternity reveal next to Iman's breakdown. Instagram Reels used dramatic music to showcase the love triangle that seemingly exploded overnight. The digital world became a battleground between fans rooting for Teyana's independence and those heartbroken over Iman's pain. Everyone was asking the same thing. Was Iman truly caught off guard? Or did he ignore the signs for too long as, more details emerged. The most shocking revelation was that Teyana had reportedly kept the pregnancy a secret for months. Insiders close to her claimed she only informed Aaron and intentionally left Iman in the dark. According to one source, she simply wanted peace and didn't want to invite unnecessary drama. But not everyone is buying that explanation. Some critics are accusing her of playing a strategic game, using the surprise reveal as a way to get back at Iman for past allegations of cheating. Whether she did it for her own mental well-being or as an act of quiet revenge, the secrecy has only fueled more speculation and emotional fallout. Aaron Pierre's reaction added even more emotional weight to an already intense situation. Not long after the big reveal, he posted an Instagram story showing what appeared to be an ultrasound image, captioned with the words, "Our greatest chapter begins." At first glance, it came across as a proud, heartfelt gesture, a moment of support and joy for the new chapter he and Teyana were supposedly beginning together. But beneath the surface, things may not be as unified as they appear. A leaked message from someone close to the couple revealed that Aaron hadn't always been so supportive. In fact, when Teyana first told him about the pregnancy, he reportedly got cold feet. He was said to be overwhelmed with anxiety, particularly concerned about how the public would react once the news became public. Now, with the spotlight firmly fixed on them, Aaron appears to be doing everything he can to project the image of a supportive and proud partner. From carefully curated social media posts to cryptic but sentimental captions, it seems like he's trying to send a clear message that he's embracing this new chapter with open arms. His recent Instagram story, where he shared what looked like an ultrasound photo along with the words, "Our greatest chapter begins," painted a picture of a man ready for fatherhood and excited about what's to come. But despite the outward display of joy and unity, not everyone is convinced by what they're seeing. Across social media, conversations have taken a different tone. Fans and commentators are beginning to question the sincerity of Aaron's posts. Some believe his timing and approach feel too polished, almost like damage control rather than genuine excitement. The most glaring issue for many was the absence of Teyana in the announcement. While Aaron celebrated the baby, he noticeably didn't include any reference to her in the image or caption. In the world of public relationships, that omission didn't go unnoticed. It raised eyebrows and led many to wonder, if he's so excited about the baby, why exclude the person who's carrying it? For some, this felt like a calculated move rather than a loving tribute, igniting fresh rumors that not everything behind the scenes is as happy and harmonious as it appears on the surface. Whispers of underlying tension have begun to circulate. Some insiders suggest that there may be unresolved issues between Aaron and Teyana, issues that are being carefully hidden under a public relations-friendly version of their relationship. While Aaron might be stepping into the spotlight with carefully crafted support, it's unclear whether it's coming from a place of true emotional connection or simply a desire to appear composed and in control as the world watches. At the same time, on an entirely different side of the emotional spectrum, Iman, Teyana's ex-partner and the father of her children, is reportedly struggling to come to terms with the new reality. Sources close to him say that he feels blindsided by the announcement of the pregnancy. According to these sources, Iman wasn't given much warning before the news broke publicly, and he has been left feeling humiliated and deeply hurt. The emotional impact of this revelation is reportedly overwhelming for him. What's more, the fact that it affects his children, who will now be part of a blended family dynamic, has only intensified his concerns. Iman's silence so far has been noted by fans and media alike, but that quiet might not last much longer. Rumors are now swirling that he's consulting with lawyers, not to challenge the pregnancy itself, but to figure out how best to safeguard his role and rights as a father. Some reports suggest he may be considering pursuing full custody of the children he shares with Teyana. Whether that's true or just speculation, it's clear that he is feeling a deep need to take control of a situation that, from his perspective, spiraled out of his hands. The prospect of a legal battle adds a new, more serious dimension to what was already a complicated personal situation. What started as a public revelation of new life has now turned into a storm of emotional fallout, speculation, and potential legal maneuvering. If things continue on this path, the story could shift from one of new beginnings to a very public and emotionally charged custody fight. As it stands now, both Aaron and Iman seem to be navigating the situation from entirely different emotional spaces, one presenting an image of calm and support, and the other dealing with a profound sense of betrayal and uncertainty. For Teyana, caught in the center of it all, the coming weeks could bring even more scrutiny and pressure as the world continues to watch, analyze, and draw conclusions from every move and every silence. Adding to the complexity, family members and close friends of all parties involved are beginning to take sides. Teyana's mother recently posted an emotional and heartfelt message of support, calling her daughter glowing and full of purpose. It was a clear sign that Teyana has strong backing from her side of the family, and it added a layer of affirmation for her choices. In contrast, whispers have emerged that Iman's sister immediately unfollowed Teyana on Instagram after the pregnancy was announced. This subtle but pointed gesture hasn't gone unnoticed, and for many fans, it was confirmation that the split has caused serious rifts between once close individuals. As for Aaron's family, they've remained noticeably silent, There have been no posts, no congratulatory messages, and no public statements acknowledging the news. Some interpret this silence as caution or discomfort. Others believe it might hint at disapproval or distance. Either way, it's clear that not everyone is celebrating in the same way. Teyana's own circle, however, is projecting a much more celebratory tone. Her closest friends have rallied around her, calling this moment a fresh start. They've praised her for her emotional growth and her courage in pursuing happiness on her own terms. Among those who know her best, there seems to be genuine joy and excitement for what's to come. Still, even this supportive energy can't entirely drown out the tension in the air, the split with Iman, the awkwardness with Aaron, and the scrutiny from the public have all combined to create a storm of opinions, emotions, and questions that aren't easily answered. As the situation unfolds, it's clear that this isn't just about a new baby or a new relationship. It's about shifting dynamics, broken bonds, and the often painful process of moving forward when the past hasn't quite settled. The people involved are navigating a deeply personal moment under the spotlight, with every word, every post, and every silence being dissected in real time. Whether this chapter ultimately proves to be a story of love's resilience or public, pressure remains to be seen. But for now, the eyes of the world remain fixed on what happens next. This pregnancy announcement doesn't just change personal dynamics. It could shift Teyana's entire future. As an artist, actress, and public figure, her every move is scrutinized. Some fans are already calling for her to document this journey through music or a visual project. Others speculate that she might take a step back from the spotlight altogether, to focus on motherhood and healing. Her publicist and management team have yet to comment officially, but insiders say she feels more grounded and at peace than she has in years. Whether this new chapter brings more drama or a sense of resolution, one thing is for sure. The world is watching, and Teyana's next steps will be critical. What started as a love story has now become one of the most explosive narratives in the entertainment world. Iman is broken, Teyana is blooming, and Aaron is stepping into the center of it all. Questions remain about what happens next. Will Iman strike back legally or emotionally? Will Aaron and Teyana's relationship withstand the media frenzy? Or is this just the calm before an even bigger storm? One thing's certain, this is not the last we'll hear about it. Stay tuned, because this emotional roller coaster has only just begun.